Previously on the Conspirasphere.
Do you want to be a
Oh,
sovereign?
Jesus. Wait. Guys, there's something on my screen right now. There is something on my screen right now. If you guys can guess what this man's fucking video has in its top right corner, I will take a shot of Malort. If you can guess what is in the top right corner of this man's video, that would just be the most synchronous thing. Then I will take a shot of Malort. You're never gonna get it. Y'all, he has his own fucking sovereign citizen bingo card in the same spot as mine. He has a sovereign citizen bingo card, bro. Yes, it is bingoception. We have entered the multi-parallel bingo zone. We got call your supervisor, I know my rights, very patient officer, you're getting sued. We got the first row of his bingo. Okay, all right, a new meta. Truly, like, what the fuck, bro? Oh my god, I did not expect this. I was not ready for this shit, my dude. I saw it, I was like, okay, let's fill out his bingo card, shall we? We'll take the pixel pen. People versus battle. You're getting sued. Do. You can't do this. I don't need my driver's license. Traveling. Broken window. Traffic laws are not crimes. Fifth Amendment. Am I being detained? You're getting fired. Screaming woman. Am I free to go? Private citizen. We got 3 bingos on his card in an instant. In a fucking instant. Holy shit. Oh my god. God is my authority? I didn't, okay. Yeah. Holy shit. We have 4 bingos. Where? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, you're right. The 4th bingo. What the fuck is Corpus Delicti? Alright. And you know what that means, chat. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't want it to end like this. I didn't decide that the bingo would be Among Us. But the Among Us was bingo. No. I'm gonna make you aware of the fact that I only said I would take shots for my bingo card, not his bingo card. Seuss. Oh boy. So yeah. Literally, like, the video begins and I'm like, we're 2 seconds in.
Do you want to be a sovereign citizen and pay no taxes? Do you want?
I will take 1 shot for the fucking massive synchronicity of this man making his own sovereign citizen bingo. I want to pay no taxes. That sounds pretty based. I like not paying taxes. I wish I could evade taxes, but I'm a homeowner. If I don't pay my property tax, the government will fight me.
Do you want to be a sovereign citizen?
I gotta learn how to do that
pay no
shit.
taxes. Do you want
Cheers.
to go under the peaceful jurisdiction, the actual constitutional laws that have been taken from people. A lot of people think sovereign citizen is the answer. There's also the land and soil jurisdiction, a peaceful bunch that live here in America, but have their own set of laws. Sound
How is
too
he
good to
doing
be
that?
true? Of course it does, but we're going to break this down. We're going to talk about sovereign citizen. We're going to talk about the land and soil jurisdiction. We're going to talk about changing your status from a corporate entity, because when you were issued a birth certificate, you were made a corporate entity.
Yes, this is what they believe. They believe that your birth certificate makes you a corporation. And as such, it's a whole bunch of shit.
Property of the state. Every birth certificate is registered as a bond for how much tax money the government can collect on you from your birth certificate to your death certificate. You are seen as a product. It is modern day slavery. They've really figured this stuff out. Now,
they figured it
when
out,
slavery
guys.
ended in the mid 1800s, it didn't actually end. It pivoted, and instead of looking at the melanin in your skin, they decided, you know what? We're going to look at the overarching workforce, and we're going to give these people some peanuts. Now, this is a very interesting situation with the sovereign citizens and with the land and soil, and with correcting your status overall. Give me my notebook real quick. I got a couple of notes. So I got some notes in here I'm going to break down for you.
I
We've got
don't
some
know.
awesome stuff. Today, in Operation...
Can I file bankruptcy? No, you have to revoke your fucking citizenship.
...of the state. All right, so this is a question I get pretty much more.
They
than anything.
absolutely
People saying,
will
Cody, can I just be
justify
a
this
sovereign
with bad
citizen
Latin, though.
and take care of some of this stuff? No, you've seen these cults come out. You've seen this guy go to prison, Wesley Snipes. Obviously, seen a lot of other people go to prison over this. You have to pay taxes. You're going to say, Cody, taxes are not constitutional. You think I don't know that? I got it framed right here. Look at this. Look at this. We the people, right? We the people. Okay, here's the thing, guys. That is not a thing. What a lot of people do is they come out and say, well, I'm actually a sovereign citizen, and I'm a peaceful citizen living in this jurisdiction. Do you think if it was that easy for people just to claim sovereign citizen and I go by a different set of laws, the government would be like, oh, gee, golly willikers, what do we do? There are no cops that will ever allow sovereign citizen. The cop usually will be
Except
nice,
for that
they'll be
one guy.
peaceful most of the time. They'll listen, and you'll say, you're breaking the law. You can't arrest me. And the cop will say, I don't care. Like, let's go. Like, it doesn't work. Sovereign citizen is not an actual thing. Okay,
Except for that
myth,
one
and it's a
time.
scam,
That
and it's
it
a
worked
cult,
that one
and they
time.
usually follow up with dues. You want to know what a cult is? Look at the Church of Scientology. That's a cult. Tom Cruise out there wearing a dinner plate looking award, right? It's a joke. Now, sovereign citizen is the same thing. You're seeing books come out. You're seeing courses come out. You're seeing training come out. It's all a scam. And if you try to tell a cop or a judge this, when they're done laughing at you, they're going to put you in jail. In fact, they might make an example out of you. You cannot just claim. As a Native American, I know, okay, the government is going to do what they're going to do. So you've got to work within the rules. Now, the cool thing is the United States government is broken up into federal and states, and you can play the system. It's what I do. It's what my clients do. And it's what all the successful people do is they play the system. There's the rules of the road out there, and you utilize those rules to your advantage. Josh, the problem is, it is becoming a cult. Can you legally correct your status? Yes and no. Is the federal government going to recognize this? No. A lot of people who
What?
correct their status say they don't have to
So then what's the point of filing a new, like, birth certificate update if the federal government isn't going to recognize it?
pay taxes. And this really caught wind in 2020. This just blew up in 2020. Well, in 2022, a lot of these people are going to be going to jail because they stopped filing taxes because they said, if you correct your status, you no longer have to pay taxes, which is false. They will still put you in jail, even if you think that you don't have to pay taxes. Now, again, am I siding with the federal government? I can't stand the federal government. I think they're all crooks and criminals, which is why I built Privacy X as
The pun
a
makes
way for
sense in
people to
Latin.
actually fight
Great.
back, because you're not able to do
I'm
that
so
through
glad I
the modern
speak
system.
Latin.
But it doesn't matter. You've got to do it in a structure that you could be aligned with the laws and rules. That's why when I talk about these business structures, it allows you to align with what is actually legal and what's happening. When you look at these other jurisdictions, all they are is private citizens who created these websites. Notice when you change your status and you do a thumbprint and you sign your name and you file your documents, you're not filing it with the government. You've got a Okay,
I
let me rephrase
figured
that.
you
can
kind of
file
know a
with your
lot of
local county, but it
languages.
doesn't do anything. And the database they put you in is a .org website. Why is it a .org website, not a .gov website? Because it's not actually official. Okay, they also say that it comes with concealed carry for life. However, in the fine print, they say if and or when you get arrested and go to jail, they are not liable because you do not get concealed carry for life. You have to have a concealed carry permit, and
I'm getting my concealed carry this month, guys.
Let me repeat, you have to
Like
follow the
like
federal
legally, not like the
laws.
sovereign
This
citizen way,
garbage
but like
does
just
not
legally.
outweigh the federal laws. I
gonna
wish
be
it did. I
great.
would do it tomorrow, but it doesn't. I get clients coming to me every day. Cody, should I set up the structure and correct my status? If you want to, is always my answer. Do whatever you want to do. But talk to a lawyer because they're going to tell you to pay your taxes. They're going to tell you do not have a lifetime concealed carry. They're going to tell you now the one thing that the place says you lose your right to vote. What would he do? They say how you get credits and free money from the federal government because your birth certificate is a bond that has been proven
Oh,
false.
I kind of want the
Nobody
right
has
to
ever
vote,
been able to
guys. I
prove
kind of
that they've
need
gotten
that. I
one
like
single dollar from
voting.
the federal government
It makes
because
me
they
feel good
don't.
about
I've talked to
myself.
multiple people in multiple state jurisdictions,
It
and they'll
makes
tell
me
you,
feel
absolutely, you can file to correct your
civic
status.
and responsible.
And what do you benefit? You don't benefit at all. At all. And if you try to take these liberties, you're putting yourself at risk of getting hit with federal charges. And you can go to the judge and say, no, judge, I corrected my status. Do you really think that the federal government's going to allow you to opt out of the system?
No.
And the funny thing is when you ask these people, hey, so what you're doing is you're buying a piece of land, which they also say you don't have to pay property tax, which is hilarious. I dare you to try.
Sepp, let me live in my fucking illusion,
Within
okay?
3 years, you'll
I
be
don't
home.
ruin
They'll
everything
seize your
you
property.
love.
You already know this. And you could be, it's not okay. They don't. As a Native American who's my ancestors, you don't think the federal government seizes? Are you kidding me right now? The federal government has seized all of the property. You think they're going to allow you to be a peaceful? Get out of here. So the next thing that you need to understand.
Yeah, okay,
through
but I
the system,
haven't.
The courts are not going to recognize it. The police and
Just
they will
because I would
that's
like
great.
to
You'll go
ruin
jail, and then
everything
the
you
courts will
love
square it
doesn't
up for you,
mean
right? No,
that I
it will not.
have.
If your goal is your goal to buy a piece of
You're a
land and never
sovereign
leave that piece of land the
viewer.
rest of your life. Never utilize roads, never utilize
now.
bridges, never utilize fire department. And believe me, the men and women who write these books and the men and
I
women
want to
who
get
do
into
attending courses
quantum
sound
grammar before
incredible.
we
And it
finish the
sounds like you
stream,
have all
though,
these
because
rights
that
and these
shit's
things that have been taken
so
away from you.
fucking
You know what?
funny.
They're right. They're absolutely right. But the only way to get those rights back, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? The only way to get those rights back is a civil war or a revolution. The government isn't the money. If it was $1
Quantum
million,
grammar
I
has
would pay it
nothing to do
tomorrow,
with quantum
okay?
physics.
I would do whatever I could do to do that, and so would you, probably. However, it's not an option. So what?
I
do
need
you
an
do?
energy
well,
drink,
unfortunately,
Jesus.
you got to play on free enterprise. Now, a lot of the best laws that impact the people positively have been suppressed and changed over the last 100 years. Our founding fathers would be disgusted with the politicians that we currently have, as I am, as you probably are.
Yeah.
But the
I'm
only
pretty
way to beat them,
disgusted.
and the only way for you to win is on the corporate level. I hate to say it, but you've got to fight fire with fire. If any of this actually worked, I would be the first person.
Yeah,
to
you know, if you
believe
just put
I would
quantum
be
in front of
screaming it from the
something,
rooftops.
it
But
makes it
doesn't
cool and
actually
edgy.
work. I've talked to 9 lawyers
Makes
about
it cool
who
and
specialize in
sciencey.
immigration, who specialize in naturalization, who
Oh,
specialize
fuck.
in citizenship, who specialize in corporations, who specialize in all of these things. I've got attorneys.
I
that work
added
for
an
private clients
arm
all the
day
time
to
because
my
they work with our
lifting
clients
routine
and help them build
yesterday.
these ghost
I know,
businesses, ghost lives,
I
and teach
should have
people
had an
how to
arm day
crack
this
codes,
whole
and
time,
teach
but
people how
I'm
to pay
dumb.
little to no taxes
So,
legally,
my arms
not
are
for tax avoidance ever.
very
but
sore
legally,
today.
and we teach people how to
Very,
go off the grid,
very
and we teach
sore.
people how to be undetectable,
Made
and we
out
teach
of
people how to get off the
squishy
radar,
nothing
and we teach people
currently.
how to live completely off the grid.
But we're gonna
We teach
fucking
people how to
ramp
become
them
these
biceps
entities.
up.
It's what I do, and it's what a lot of
Once
our
I got
clients do, and probably
biceps
some
and
of you do
shoulders and pecs,
anonymously
it's
watching
over
this
for
video
these
on this channel.
hoes.
So, I wanted to make this video and talk about that. The sovereign citizen.
And by
is
these
going
hoes,
to
I
crack.
mean
It
you, the
sounds
audience.
incredible.
It's over
It
for
sounds
you,
awesome.
because
Don't
we're
fall for it.
transforming
It
this
is a scam.
into a
It is a
complete thirst stream.
And the land and jurisdiction thing, it is true. You can correct your status. Just don't take these.
Do we
liberties.
have
You wanna
any
correct your
cryptos claiming to be on a quantum blockchain yet?
status, be my guest. What I
Yes, here we go. This is what we wanted.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here's an interesting arrest video I found on.
No, do not use your
David
fucking-
Wynne Miller,
your
a sovereign
fucking-
citizen who is no longer with us, who was a proponent of the use of certain syntax he created to be used by people involved in legal proceedings. He referred to his syntax as quantum language parse syntax grammar, which he asserts constitutes correct sentence structure communication syntax. This is a variation of the tax protester capital letters argument, a form of strawman theory.
Oh no,
People
I need to stop yawning. Basically, he believes that by using quantum grammar, no one will ever be able to misinterpret the meaning of your sentence because you pronounce every single piece of punctuation in the sentence.
Seeking remedy with Miller's syntax in court have not met with success, but it hasn't stopped people from trying it in court and during traffic stops.
I don't answer any questions, sir.
Oh yeah, I'll let
What's the
thirsty
reason you're
women
pulling me over?
throw
What's
money
the
at
reason
me.
you're pulling me over? Vehicle code
Oh, also, I'm an American, Seamus, so I'm an SHA, not an SEA.
260. My grandfather was a highway patrol. You cannot go above what highway patrol follows. Vehicle code 260. They only recognize commercial vehicles.
I'll have
I'm a traveler. sir.
tier 1 subs for men. Tier 2 subs for women.
Not a driver.
Shamu,
No. No, I'm traveling, sir. from point A to
Shamu,
point B.
sa.
When you used, what was the emergency you pulled me over for? Where you used your lights? Where was the emergency where you needed to turn your lights on? What is
That's
what is
not
the emergency,
required.
sir? I'm here to help you.
I'm
There is
here
no
to
emergency.
help
So you created the emergency, and when you did that, you
Oh,
committed
boy.
a felony.
Oh, you committed a felony.
Dude, this is just a traffic stop. Why are you so angry about it? No license plate is a totally legitimate reason to pull you over, and the lights are for safety reasons. Where do you get the idea that a cop can only have his lights on in
Tier
an
3
emergency?
subs. I tolerate you briefly. You
I'm not
buy
taking
my
off, sir.
tolerance in
Half
1
my
month
family are in law
chunks.
enforcement.
Information, you're not giving your identification.
Sir, you illegally pulled me over.
Trust you.
I don't trust you.
The spy strips. You're going to identify yourself. I'm going to give you a citation for the simple vehicle code violation that you've committed.
I'm sorry, but simple isn't a word in a Sov 6 vocabulary.
That's true.
This is retarded.
The ignition is punched.
I won't email you cum recipes. I'll put them on screen and make you look at them.